What is poppin', beautiful people of the Wisecrack Nation? It's your boy Donnie Metro Pixel here with another episode of the 7 Deadly Sins. And right now we are touching on episode number 7, which is titled A Touching Reunion. And Ban and Meliodas and the company have finally reunited, seeking a clue to the location of the Grizzlies sing of a sloth as they head to the capital of the dead. Without further ado, let's get into the review. So we start off where Bond falls asleep and then flashbacks occur into his dreams of when he tried to obtain immortality from the Fountain of Youth. His attempts are all but stopped by a mysterious girl who blows him away from the fountain every time. After multiple endeavors, both Bond and the girl are eventually fed up, and then they start talking to one another. It is by then that they discovered that the forest will die if the water is taken, in which Bond stops all of his attempts. They've also introduced themselves, with the girl's name to eventually be revealed, Elaine. So then the gang stops at a village and said to be the closest to the capital of the dead, and then they split up to gather more information on both King and the capital of the dead. Bond discovers a pair of siblings, Ellen and Luigi, and offers them some food in return for information on the capital. Their meeting is interrupted by the appearance of the King, who stabs Bond in the chest. A fight breaks out, however, it eventually gets dispersed when the King sees Diane, in which he runs away. So after being fed, Ellen opens up and says that a priceless memory shared with the deceased will open the path to the capital. Having obtained a hint to getting into the capital of the dead, the others try to find memories with which to unlock the way, albeit with no success. It is only as Bond remembers back to a time with Elaine that the gang is enabled to access to the capital of the dead. King secretly follows along behind them as the siblings watch in awe as they all disappear. By the time they reach the entry, Bond spots what appears to be Elaine in the distance, who tries to run away. However, he gives pursuit, with King following in tow. Back at the village, a mysterious female holy knight appears behind the siblings, noting that the capital of the dead does indeed exist after all. I think the only takeaway from this episode is King really seems like he has a problem with Bond, but what King doesn't realize is that he's not like Meliodas. He's more of a very timid guy who pretty much doesn't even get an opportunity to be able to stand up for himself, even if he tried to. That's pretty much my only issue with this episode. But other than that, this episode was pretty straightforward. So really in short, and I'm really making this reaction and review very short because there's really not much else to talk about. But if you like this review, you can comment, subscribe, or you can even like the post. And as always, tune into the next episode for this review, for we as the Wisecrack Nation are your source for everything, and I mean everything nerd related.